different kind of deep rather than a boy. Like to have
friend breakups hurt worse than like anything in the world. First of all, can we make sure that the partner of this girl didn't literally murder her?
Yes, that was I was like red flag. Like, hang on a second.
How do we know that she's not dead?
Yeah.
And she's the ghost.
Totes.
Oh my God, Billy. I thought that maybe the husband and the friend had an affair.
Ooh. Wow.
And he was
I
like,
feel like...
No, you think murder. Kill cold blood.
That's a really worrisome one. That's not a normal one. Because I feel like usually it's like if, you know, a friend kind of break up or whatever, like it's usually like a happy birthday, thanks so much, hope you're well kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then they don't want to see, like it's usually a little less harsh than just completely MIA forever.
Have you ever done a friend's cull? Because I did one. I needed to.
What does that
Oh
mean?
my God, Makita's has some of the worst friends.
No. Guys, there are so many people that can be upset with you in my
I
friendship
don't
group for
care.
you saying that.
Literally don't care.
I just have a lot. I've accumulated more people over the years than Lil, and I've been a little less
Picky?
You know, whatever. Anyone can come in.
Makita will be like, meet Portia. I'm like, hi, Portia.
No. No one called Portia.
No, I got
Come
friends
on.
with horrible friends. It's okay.
I don't have horrible friends. They're all my friends as well. We share the same
They
family.
literally are not, and you don't talk to any of those people anymore because I was right and I have a good judge of character.
So
and
the
I'm
cull.
like, no, thank you.
So I did a cull.
What do you mean? What is
Like,
what are
I
you
was
talking
just
about?
like, who do I actually like want to spend time with? If I don't want to spend time with people, then I'm just going to stop spending time with people and feeling like I had to. This wasn't ghosting. Feeling like I had to get back to people. Like
I have to say though, Makita had her 40th birthday party a few weeks ago, and I was
people,
so
right?
shocked at like the people
a
from
good
the past that still showed up. I was like, I have not kept contact with anyone. If I had my 40th birthday party, which I will in a year, I'll have literally my kids, my husband, you,
Phoebe.
my mum, and Phoebe. That's about it.
So right, family.
it was
Yeah.
but this is quite an interesting thing to talk about. Like old friends, I find it like I find it terrifying to feel like I'm not going to be close to someone that I was close to when I was like 9.
I know.
I don't know why I find that stuff so important, but I really do. In a way that you don't. But that's why the cull was even harder. But now I love everyone in my life. Like everyone's nice. That's why
It
the
was
party
really
was good.
great party. It was really nice to see everyone. Everyone was like in really good spirits. And
All
they
the
were
good ones stay,
alive
yeah.
and like wanted to show up for you. But you're very good at maintaining your relationships.
You're a ghoster.
And no, I think it's like the ADHD thing, and also because I live in America and I have.
You're also
I have
married with kids,
you know?
exactly.
I
I'm,
mean,
like,
that's a whole
busy.
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But I don't
it's
have
good-
spare time to like go out for dinner with people. And I do when I come back to London and my kids aren't here. That's when I reconnect with everybody.
What about old mates in your life? Because you got so busy so early.
Yeah. Well, I lost all of my friends when I got famous. Like literally all except like one. My best friend Zoe, who I've been friends with since I was like 2. And she is still like my girl. She's like
We'll probably have a podcast with her in 20 years.
I know, it's so cute. I thought that when I heard you guys were childhood best friends. But she's pretty much the only person that remained, you know, just like I suddenly was famous and I couldn't relate to anybody and nobody wanted to. It was really hard.
Did you try, really? Did you try and like sort of call people when you got back off tour and people just like weren't answering?
I tried, but I think I felt resentful that I didn't feel like they were supportive, but I guess I felt like nobody I don't even know. I don't know. I was so young. Everything I felt that then, I don't think I would even stand by. But I think I just didn't. I was so, you know, literally the world was being handed to me on a silver platter. Like, would you like this?
I actually met you when you were really little
Oh my God.
at a dinner for Rolly. Do you remember those like electronic pianos? And you and your brother came to a dinner here. And you were wearing all yellow. Like
What,
a
in
yellow
London?
tracksuit.
Yeah, I bet I was.
You were sitting like 2 seats down from me. And I remember you weren't like huge famous yet, but you
No.
were just getting there.
I was a
like
baby. I was 15.
Yeah, the artwork with the ladder thing, that was what was around at the time.
Yeah, that was little 15-year-old me.
Yeah.
Did you talk?
No, guys, I just remember just thinking, oh my gosh, this girl's got like a real air of like something about her.
Something nice. Something
She's going
interesting.
places.
She's
yeah.
going. I love that.
Yeah, I
That does
was,
go
but I didn't have any friends.
Going
and
places
so,
alone.
yeah, and so I honestly, all of my friends became my employees, which I felt like was fine. And I was like, what do you mean? I have friends. I have so many friends. And then it was like my 20th birthday. And I remember looking around the room and it was only people that I employ.
On the payroll.
And I was like, you know, and all 15 years and more older than me. And I just was like, and then one of my best friends, like, who worked with me, quit out of the blue and didn't talk to me. And like, it was the worst thing that happened to me. And that made me realize like, oh, wait, this is a job.
Right.
And these aren't really people that are like, if they left me, they wouldn't ever see me again. And I kind of had this realization like, oh no, I might be actually alone for real. So since then, I've become very distant in that way from people that I work with. And I have a very weird relationship to being friendly with people that I work with because I'm very freaked out by loss. And I have a lot of abandonment problems. And I also like, then I would get into relationships and then that would be my only friend. I would be like in a relationship and that would be my one friend. Even if it was like a relationship I didn't necessarily really want. After a second, I'd be like, well, that's all I have. And then I worked really hard on like friendship and making friends and making new friends and rekindling old friendships. And about exactly a year ago, I reconnected with a bunch of old friends, and now I have so many friends.
Billy, have you got a crew now?
I have a crew now. I have
Literally wanna
friends.
cry.
I could literally cry about it. It's been like the greatest thing that's happened to me.
so
I was at
true.
Coachella a month or two, I guess almost 2 months ago, and we went to this party and we got back into the car, and actually like security that has been with me forever would be like, Billy, you have like friends. They were like, Billy, there's like other people with us right now.
Billy, your age.
And Phineas was like,
Seem to love
Billy,
you.
look how deep you're rolling. And I was like, I know. And we get in the car, and I got in the car with all of my friends that I feel like this like real. I have something to say after
Yes.
this. Hold on. I got in the car after this party, and I was sitting there, and I was just like, and my friends were like, what's going on? Are you okay? And I was like, totally fine. And they were like, are you tired? And I was like, no, I'm fine. And I burst into tears. And they were like, what's going on? And I was like, guys, I have friends. And I was like, I love you guys so much. And it's been so long since I've had friends. And I cried, and they like held me. There's like a photo of me and my friend Alex like hugging me, and I'm like crying, looking into the camera. And it's literally because I was like, I actually have friendship now again.
But you did it for yourself as well. Like you like.
Oh yeah, no, I
seeked
couldn't
it
go
out
on. I
again.
could not go on.
Right.
I couldn't go on without friends.
Right.
Friendship is like the best part of my life. And what's interesting, and it's funny that it's you, literally in Smile, you have that line that's with a little help from my friends, I found the light at the tunnel at the end. And I used to like want to cry hearing that line because I didn't feel that way because I didn't have friends. And I remember thinking like, I want to feel that way. And I want to listen to this song that I relate to in every way and hear that line about friends and be like, my friends got me through it. And instead I was like raw dogging life.
Well, when that lyric came out, I was like, she better be talking about me. I was there for that breakup. Right?
Yeah.
And Phoebe.
I've talked about you on a few songs.
Yes, well, thank you for this. Thank you for that. I didn't know I wanted to talk about friendship, and that was really interesting. I've sort of done something similar. I didn't really think about it like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, when you go out intently to get your people back in your life,
Yes.
feels good.
If it's also so much work.
Yeah.
and it's hard. And I finally like, and I feel like it's only the beginning, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but I feel like I found my people, and I'm gonna just keep finding them.
That's really great.
Heartbreaking.
Collecting
I could
brilliant
cry
It's really
about it.
good to have like meaningful. It's one of the when my first marriage broke down, we used to haunt me that like you remember my wedding and how packed it was. It was like 350 people or whatever.
Woo.
And when things hit the fan and I was in a really really bad place, no one to be seen. And so I would just my brain would go back to that day and think about how much money I spent on that day, how much of a good time everybody had, why these people were on the like list to come and watch our nuptials in the first place, and none of it meant anything. They were all just like gone.
Yeah.
For you and a few others.
What was there?
Literally a handful. It's so important. But Billie has to go. I
do.
And we
have to go.
have to say thank you
Just
for
go
coming and
rolling
dropping
through.
by.
Oh wait,
and
I
being
want to
our
ask
friend.
Billie, will you do one thing?
Yeah.
Because every week one of us comes up with the theme for next week. Lily is never prepared. There's no
God.
way you're prepared
Is
this
it my
week.
week this week?
I don't see.
Okay, what about kink?
Oh, love it. Say it again, Billie.
You can come
the
back.
theme for next week's Listen Bitch is
Kink.